Hello again, here's part 2 of the Feelthere Embraer ERJ 145LR tutorial. We powered the aircraft up, did some pre-flight, now we're just about to program the FMC. Quick disclaimer, I'm not a real pilot, I really don't try to do things real, I don't research the internet, I don't use checklists a lot at all. It's a little bit my way, but also following some guidelines. Anyway, disclaimer out of the way. What I'm trying to say is, if I do things wrong, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to be helpful to people that are having trouble with this FMC. So there we go, it's nicely set up. Let's go down to the FMC. I have put my flight in active sky and also into SimBrief. There's our route from Liverpool to Bristol, northwest England to southwest England. Short flight, 29 minutes in the air. Yeah, sorry if there's some mistakes here, I really don't care. Haha. There's our route. Flight level 210 is the cruise, but I know from experience on this flight that actually is too high. I'm going to fly at 170. I want more than a 24-second cruise. And here are some numbers. Now I'm kind of bluffing a little bit that I have set up the load here in the load manager to be as close to the zero fuel weight as possible. 17.4, 17,344. That's close enough for me. Cargo 7. Yeah. Anyway. 700 kilograms. Yeah, like I say, I'm not too worried about the numbers that they match exactly. Fuel, one thing I didn't do, load the fuel here. Yeah, primitive, who cares. 5,000 fuel, that's too much. Let's go, I think we need about 65% here. Let's see what that gives us in weight. 3,300. Sounds okay to me. Let's see what the plan says. The plan says a block fuel of 2,600. Yeah, I think that's good. The gauges say here, what do they say? Yeah, 3,000. That's good enough for me. Excellent. We have enough fuel. Right, FMC. Quite easy, you know, it scares some people. It's just different to, turn the sound down a bit. It's different to the Airbus, different to the Boeing. It's like the Q400 scared everybody at the beginning, scared me. Now I find it the easiest, or one of the easiest FMCs to program. This one I don't find totally easy yet. It's only about my 5th, 6th or 7th flight, learning something every time I click on something in every flight. But this is what I do, this is what I've learned from the manual a little bit. So, there it is, position initialization, hit GPS position 1, load that position, that's most accurate. Then there's a nice flow to this, we're going to go to flight plan. There we go, Liverpool is loaded and we're going to EGGD, destination. Okay, you may have saw then load FS flight plan. I wouldn't do that. For the simple reason is if you have a SID or a star, it doesn't always give you the exact waypoints of the procedure, and also the speed restrictions, height restrictions are not always accurate or there at all. So, and we're doing a 29-minute flight. It's not going to be pages and pages of a flight plan. If I was flying in the 777 from New York to Dubai, yeah, of course we're going to import the flight plan. Anyway, back to the plan. So, next thing, departure. Thanks to the jet stream, 95% of the time in Liverpool is runway 27. We're going from Wrexham 2 Tango departure. Did. I'm going to activate that. Okay. Hit next. Next. So after Wrexham on our flight plan, which was here, let's have a quick look. After Wrexham on the flight plan is airway, November 864 to Monty. So we want flight plan, November 864. Now, if you're not sure how to do this, just look here. It's asking you, it's telling you what to do via airway. Here, November 864, point. So don't forget the point. And to which waypoint? Well, it was hello Monty, full Monty. So November 864 to Monty. Excellent. Godpa Monty. Let's go back. Excellent. Godpa Monty. Super. Then it's asking you where next. And I think there was another waypoint and airway on the plan. November 42 to Redzi. November 42 point Redzi. Good. Now that was just one waypoint, short airway. If you have now no airway and just a waypoint, next just type in the waypoint and put it in here. It will just do a direct without an airway. Simple. Simple, simple, simple. Good. Now what we want to do is go to nav and put the arrival in. Start with the star. And I know from the flight plan, I think it was the Bristol 1 Alpha. Exactly. I've checked the winds, but we don't need to. Same thing in Bristol. Jetstream, runway 27, ILS 27 we want. Not the RNAV, not the NDB approach. Here you can see I27, ILS 27. I'm not going to put a transition in. This confuses things. Most of the time it was flown on vectors anyway, I'm guessing in real life. Put the arrival in. Good, runway 27, ILS 27, Bristol 1 Alpha, arrival, activate it. And that's a flight plan complete. We can see here it's already got the altitude, heights. Oh, look at that! Awesome. Already got them in. And we're poking on the arrival. Yep. 16,000 restriction. Oh, here we go. Now this is good. We've got some. Did you see that? We have a discontinuity. So we just hit delete. Delete. Good. And we've got runway 27. We should have no more discontinuities. No, there we go. There's the final approach fixed 2,500 on the plate to intercept the ILS. Excellent. Good. That's the flight plan done. Now where do we go from here? Now we should, just before we go any further, we should see now the flight plan on the ND. Make sure you're in map mode, not weather. This is the range ring. Look. Oh, now it works. Okay. There you go. This shows how much I know. This is the range rings. There's our route. All the way down to Bristol. And zoom back out a little bit. Okay, what we can do here is go on MFD. And we want nav and airport displayed. So click. Nav is displayed. Nav is displayed. Airport is displayed. We want both. So there we go. Box is highlighted. Data is also the name of the waypoint. Names of the nav aids. Excellent. Good. So we're happy. Looking good. There we go. Super. Super. Now, what are we going to do? We need to do the performance initialization. Otherwise the flight plan is not complete. This is where it gets a little bit more confusing. Perf init. There's 5 pages to this. It's just information about the aircraft. Not sure that's right, but no. Okay, this is... No, I'm learning this. This is just what I do. There's a bit of logic here. This is just the performance in the 3 phases. You can accept here that, or leave them as they are, the preset values, or where it says or you can change them. Climb 270 looks good. It's a little bit fast in the cruise. Let's try to change that. Let's go or. We can do manual cruise, we can do long range cruise, or we can do maximum speed. Let's go manual. What do we want? 290. Let's see if that goes in. Yeah, cruise manual 290. So Descent, yeah, that's a little bit fast, isn't it? Let's do manual there. We want about, let's go 270 in descent. Manual. 270 descent. 75 Mach. That's fast enough for me in this little jet. Looks good. Departure approach speeds. Speed limit. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, clean speed 200 knots. Yeah, I think that's what's on. Have I got it installed? Nope. That's what's on the info sheet. Anyway, let's go back. Return. Where were we? Performance initialization, page 2. Now page 3 is fuel. So you see that. Let's go back. Aircraft. Performance in 3 phases. Now we have fuel. I'm gonna go for, what I like to do here is not an NBAA, some standard fuel reserve, I guess. What I go is go or, and I always just put 45 minutes because I think it sounds great. So I've got 45-minute fuel reserve. I think I have enough for that. I'm not going to check. You can do that. I just want to fly. Next page. This is important. This is very important. Transition altitude. I think on the plate here, I do have Navigraph open. I think the transition altitude here is 5,000 feet. Yeah, 5,000 feet. So let's put that in. Good. Now, initial cruise altitude. Do not leave that at optimum. I've had bad experiences with that. So I said 170 we're going to have. That's important. Initial cruise altitude, we're going to stay at that. It would be initial cruise altitude if we have step climbs. We're doing a 29-minute flight. We've got no step climbs. Cruise winds. Yeah, I'm going to come back to that in a moment. On my last flight, I found out a little trick through active sky. Quite surprised. But let's just stay with this for the moment. Stick to the plan. Speed, altitude limit, 250 knots at flight level 10, or yeah, flight levels 100, 10,000 feet. Sounds good to me. ISO deviation, it's a sim. I don't care about that. Okay, next one, also very important. Last page of the initialization. Then we are ready with the FMC. Fuel, go with gauge, 3,340 kilograms. Cargo, we said 700. I think it was about 750. Passengers, we said 45 passengers. We enter the passengers here. 45 passengers at 86 kilograms. Then we have the passenger weight, cargo weight, fuel, gross weight. Sounds about right. Confirm initialization. Done. Excellent. Now message, check, altitude, come straight. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to check that for the time of this tutorial. But now, looks like we're all good. Doors are closed. Plan is done. Oh yeah, about this weather. Where did I find that? Sorry, this is a little bit self-discovery for me here. But that's how we initialize the FMC. Now you have here the performance data. It will tell you destination. Well, 30 minutes. I said 29 on mine. That's close enough. We want to have then miles. Fuel remaining when we get there, 2.5 tons, that's good. Gross weight when we get there, super. No alternative. Airport loaded. Cruise wind. Yeah, let's see. Let's have a look at that in a moment. I'm just showing you the pages here. Fuel reserve at destination, 45 minutes. Required for 45 minutes. We need 1.8 tons. We're going to have 2.5. Yay! Just totally great planning. Anyway, so takeoff. It's asking us for takeoff. What's that? Yeah, takeoff page. Outside temperature 12 degrees. It is 12 degrees. Excellent. Wind, surface wind. Let's go into active sky. And Liverpool is showing at the moment nothing. There we go. 280 at 15 knots. So let's stick that in. to 80 up to 15. Great. What's cool on the next page then, it will show you how much headwind and crosswind you have. 15 headwind, 3 from the left. Great for a visual aid or a mental aid of where to steer so you stay on the centre line. Super. Climb next. Top of climb, altitude 1700, yep. Speed command, well, before it said 270, but here it says 240. I like 240, that's fine. It's only a little plane. Okay, cruise speed. Cruise is 170. Okay, great. Speed command here. Yeah. Okay, there we go. That's good enough. Landing wind. Yeah, we can put that in right now. Why not? Let's have a look on active sky. Let's get all professional. There we go. And that is 25011. Very similar, hey? And that's going to be 250 at 11. Great. Okay, all done. Apart from, what was that word? Ah, yeah, performance. H2. There's some really great trick. Ah, performance plan. There we go. Yeah, weather. You can request info on the weather. That's great. On route. I think that's fantastic. So let's do a little check. Monty. We're going to be at 11,000. So we're at 11,320 at 35. Monty. 320 at 35. That's from active sky, I think. Where's Monty? There she is. 320. What's the weather going to be at? What did it say? 320? 320 at 35. 12,322 at 33. Yeah, pretty cool. Well, what do you know? Even got weather uploads. Yeah, 25 bucks. Fantastic. And that should be then filled in for all of the waypoints, all the way down to, let's see what Bristol runway says. Runway 27, 250 at 11. Yeah, pretty cool. Excellent. There we go. That's as much as I know. That's as much as I need to know about this FMC. I hope that's useful. I'm going to carry on with the tutorials in a moment. I'll set up the rest of the aircraft, power up the engines, push back or taxi through the terminal, one or the other. And I'm going to take this down to Bristol. Thanks.